Welcome to another episode of the No B.S. podcast. I hope you're all having a great day. This is the podcast with no bullshit, and I hope you all like and subscribe, because why not? Shout out to you if you're listening on Spotify, though. Go to my YouTube and subscribe. I need more subscribers. I don't have very many, please.
Look at the ratio. The view to subscriber ratio.
It's way higher. I'm averaging like 50 views, but like 15 subscribers. It's fucking dumb. It's dumb. But right here to my left, your left, my right, is one of my other roommates. His name is Sam.
It's a pleasure.
Sam Bardwell. He's an interesting guy, and he needs to speak up just a tad so people.
Okay.
Yeah. Sam is, he's tall. He's a soccer player.
That's my only personality is that I'm tall.
And that's really all I know about this guy. So, Sam, go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell the audience some things that they should know about you.
Well, if I'm being interviewed, my name is Sam Bardwell. I'm a computer science major and math minor at Buena Vista University.
Say no.
I play soccer. I'm on the men's soccer team. I'm also a part of SAB, Student Activities Board, where we plan and assist events for the student body. I love coding and playing video games, and yeah.
Wow, he this is not your Tinder profile, but
I like
whatever,
long
Sam.
walks in the park.
Sam, Sam was the only one that wasn't in here while I was interviewing the other one, so he doesn't really know the questions I'm going to ask. So I'm going to hit you right away with my favorite one. Fuck, marry, kill, Braden, Nick, Gio.
Oh, this is oh.
Let's just say you may have gotten killed more than once.
Okay, so can I kill
No.
myself?
No. It's fuck, marry, kill, Nick, Gio, Braden. You have to kill one of them.
How quickly did they come up with their answers?
It took him a little bit, but Gio took like 30 years. Gio just didn't understand the question. He said fuck Nick right away, and then he's like, oh, I take that back.
All right, I would marry Braden. He's a great roommate. Now, who would I fuck and who would I kill? Let me think.
Come on, it's not that complicated. They're not going to take it that personally.
All right, I would fuck Gio and kill Nick.
Dang.
Just so, because I have more respect for Nick.
You have more. Okay. So we got to know that a little bit. Okay. So Sam, you told us a lot about yourself already. You told us all the interesting things, but how would you describe yourself? Give me 3 words that would describe you, and don't use a skin color like Gio.
Tall.
That's not use personality traits.
So like adjectives?
Yes.
I
don't fucking know. A noun or a verb that describes a noun. I think that's what an adjective is. Or a word that describes a noun. I think that's what an adjective is. Go.
I don't know what an adjective is.
Then why'd you ask if I meant adjectives if you didn't know
like
what
a filler word?
Just go.
For those who watch The Office, you'd get my joke. But I would say I am caring, funny, and energetic.
Energetic.
Yes.
I don't really think of Sam Bardwell as energetic, but we'll go with that. Continuing to dive deeper into your psyche, Sam. If your favorite color is blue, I'm leaving.
It is my favorite color.
Yes. And that's a wrap.
BVU Beavers.
Fuck yeah. Mic drop. He's gone. And I'll take over now. Take it over. I'll be taking over for Colin. This is good for all of us. Yeah, lock the door so he can't come back in. I'll go on with the next question, actually. Ooh. Okay, so these are some pretty interesting questions.
Get out of here. Guys, I'm not wearing blue anymore. I'm still wearing blue, but I don't want to be wearing blue anymore.
Looks good on you.
I get it, guys. Blue is a cool color, but like...
It matches. It goes well with my eyes.
Okay.
That's what my mom told me.
I just think red is a superior color, so my favorite color is red, guys.
So is your favorite superhero Flash?
No. What? Why are we going to superheroes
Who's your
right
favorite
now?
superhero?
Who's my? I am not the one being interviewed here. The answer's Batman, but
Okay.
yeah, we're gonna move on. So I don't like my roommates anymore, guys. Taking applications now. I won't kick all of them out, actually. It was all of yours, and I don't like you now. So Sam, I think you actually have the mental capacity to do this question. I didn't think Gio would, so I didn't ask it to him. If you could have one object come to life, what would it be? Exactly, Gio. You'd spend 20 minutes thinking about this.
One object come to life.
Come to life. You know, you can have a conversation with it. What would it be?
I could have a
Well, yeah, I mean, you can. Yeah, I guess you could fuck it too, Brayden. But if you want it to be your pillow and have like a big mouth thing going on,
I would probably say my soccer ball, so I could just be like, "Hey, how's it feel to be kicked around all the time?" And like,
was
does
that
it
supposed to be
hurt?
a bad joke? Or
No, I'm curious. I'd be curious about that.
okay,
Yeah.
interesting. 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 I don't know.
Then it might start singing like
They might start singing. Just
Beauty
break
and the
out.
Beast.
Yeah. What if on the soccer field you guys just like broke out into song, like High School Musical shit?
That would be.
You get into it because you're the energetic one, obviously.
Yeah, I'm very energetic.
Very energetic. We can tell by everything you're doing on the podcast
Yeah.
right now. So I imagine you're probably gonna have a similar answer to the rest of your roommates. But what's your least favorite school in our conference, the American Rivers Conference?
Luther.
Luther. Okay, that was a different answer. Why Luther? What do you not like about Luther?
I don't like their coaches.
Why?
I went to a camp with them, a soccer camp, and they were pretty
Bitchy?
mean. Yeah.
Bitchy. Yeah. Luther, you're a bunch of bitches. Anyone that goes to Luther. I think I know one.
You know who
person
I'm
that goes
talking
to
about.
Luther. Yeah. Stupid bitch. I mean, it's not like soccer's a real sport or anything, but whatever. That was actually one of the questions I had written down. You can see. Is soccer a real sport? No.
Yes.
In
Maybe.
Europe, maybe, but here in America, we play real sports like
Track.
water polo. Track is an activity, not a sport. That's what we're going with.
Oh.
Now, Sam,
So
we
would you
have
say soccer's an activity?
yeah, I'd say it's an activity. Activity.
Okay.
So, Sam, we actually have something in common that not a lot of people do. We've been roommates with Brayden Burgum. We've lived in the same room as the blonde man himself, king of the Aryan race, the lion with the mane, the crimson chin, the
Johnny
Berg boy.
Bravo. Wait, yeah, Johnny Bravo.
Johnny Bravo, Blondie,
Yeah.
Mr. Spectacles,
Well, I'm wearing glasses right now too.
king of Zelda himself, Pokemon legend, Pokemon Go legend, and the Rubik's Cube guy. Oh, no. No, thank you. And Mr. I like to wake up for my coffee, Brayden Burgum.
I wonder if we can hear the Rubik's Cube clicks.
No, they cannot. They definitely cannot. They cannot. But Brayden's solving a Rubik's Cube behind us. But, Sam, what are some of your favorite parts of living with Brayden? Living in the same room as Brayden.
Oh.
If the answer's nothing, feel free.
He's very relaxed about many things.
You gonna try and be less awkward, Sam? Like, this is the
I
no
can-
bullshit podcast. I can't hold back. You're being really awkward right now for no reason. You gotta
What if
relax.
I'm-
This isn't The Bachelor.
What if I? Likewise. I don't know. He's just chill.
He's just chill.
Yeah.
Okay. So now, Sam, I know there's got to be at least one thing that you don't like about living with Brayden. You got to give me that one thing.
His snoring.
He's
sometimes.
his snoring. This bitch does snore loud as fuck.
Yeah, I have some videos of it.
You have some videos? You have some videos? Might have to input some of them into this podcast. Oh, man. Anything else, though? Anything else you don't like about Brayden?
Oh, he's a good guy.
Is he?
Would recommend dating him.
He's taken.
You do?
Brayden is off the market currently.
I didn't know that. I kind of suspected, but
Yeah, so,
congrats.
enough talking about Brayden. This podcast is supposed to be about you. I just like to give Brayden shit all the time.
I feel like we're just complimenting him.
My least favorite part about living with Brayden was this man loved to look over my back while I was doing homework, and he always was fucking napping all the goddamn time, like for no fucking reason. It was like annoying. And then my My favorite part about living with Braden was he had that shoe dryer thing that was incredibly helpful. That was 100% my favorite part. Is this recording? Yeah, it is. Okay, I just got to make sure and everything. So, yeah. That's Braden Bergam for you. But, Sam, I have a very important question for you. Do you consider yourself a nerd?
Nerd?
A nerd.
Yeah.
Would you say that's a good thing or a bad thing?
Depends who's asking.
Depends who's asking. A boss. Your boss is asking. Some CEO.
Yeah, I would say I'm a nerd.
Like, okay. What makes you a nerd, Sam?
I'm a computer science major.
Continue.
This
This is a podcast, Sam. You're supposed to talk.
I play a lot of video games. I wear glasses.
So you're
Wear
letting a
sweats a lot.
stereotype
Yeah.
define you as a nerd, basically, is what I'm hearing.
Well, what would you classify a nerd to be?
I mean, I'm just saying it's all stereotypical, but
I'm a stereotypical nerd.
I mean,
Yeah.
hey, that's fine with me.
I would say
at least
so.
you're a kind of coordinated stereotypical nerd.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now, Sam, have you ever dressed up as Slender Man for Halloween?
I did.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, good, because you look like Slender Man.
I was like, did you have a picture or something?
No,
of
I
me?
didn't have a picture. I actually had no clue that was a thing. I was trying to make a joke,
Yeah,
and
I
then
had
you.
one of those, the onesie things.
Yeah, I don't know. What are those called
Where
again?
you zip it up in the back.
What are those called again? Whatever suits? Morph suits.
Morph suits.
Yeah, morph suits.
Slender.
That's what they're fucking called. Cool. How was that? You get a lot of candy?
Oh, that was like before I was tall. So
Oh, so it wasn't. It didn't make as much sense.
no.
Oh,
There's like, oh, cute.
you get a lot of
Little
that.
did they
Like,
know.
You get a lot of that on Halloween, like, oh, cute.
Just kind of like a
Sam,
weird
For
face.
some reason, I feel like you'd be the guy that dressed up as like a princess when he was 4.
feel like that's true.
You did that?
I don't remember though.
You did that, Braden? No, I do not want to see a picture of you dressed up as a princess at 4.
I dressed up as a lot of superheroes.
Superheroes?
Yeah.
So you were asking me about superheroes earlier. Who's your favorite superhero?
I would say I'm digging Wolverine.
You're digging Wolverine.
Yeah.
Okay, so why Wolverine?
I like his,
Hairiness? That's my favorite part.
of course.
That's why I like Braden Bergam, because he's hairy.
I thought this podcast was about me.
It is about you now, Sam. I just like to take shots at Braden.
Yeah. And a lot of the I grew up around a lot of the movies. My dad watched the X-Men a lot, so I really like Hugh Jackman. He played him really well, but his care for not himself a lot of the times, and it's pretty cool.
Okay.
And also living forever, I think is pretty cool.
I feel like living forever actually kind of sucks.
I see the other side of where they hate to see the loved ones die and stuff, but I'm kind of like
Do you know who Kane is?
Harry Kane, like the soccer player.
Sam, have you ever read the Bible?
No,
No. Okay, so you Kane is from the Bible.
is that like a comic or something?
Gio, do you know what I'm talking about? You don't know Kane? Okay. So Cain is from the Bible. I think he's from the Old Testament, so I don't expect anyone to actually know him. He's from the Old Testament.
Okay.
So basically the story goes, he had backstabbed his brother over like some of his father's land or whatnot, and then he was like cursed by the devil to live out the rest of his days for eternity. And that was his own personal hell, basically, was the fact that he had to live out and watch everyone and everything be destroyed and die around him.
But
So
then think of how
we're
much
talking about a
good
Bible story, Nick. Shut the fuck up.
How much?
He talks about living forever, and I'm telling a story
No,
about how in the
duh.
Bible they curse someone to live forever as their own personal hell.
But think of how much good you could do with the amount of time you have, just throwing out your personal.
But I
like,
also feel like
stupid-doo-doo.
having that much time would give you too much of like that concept of like, what's the point? Like they're gonna die anyways.
I mean,
Like
that's
they're
true.
gonna die anyways, and I'm gonna still be here. And it's like I can save them as many times as I want, and they're still gonna die eventually. And like you'll have that mindset. I feel like there is no way to live happy if you are living forever. Not having that timer, because with like assignments, What would you do with class assignments if there was never a due date?
I would probably still get them done.
Oh, okay, maybe you would, but a lot of us would just not do them, period.
Get that grade on it.
But, like,
get better as a
there's
person.
something about having a limited amount of time, I think, that makes
I
people
would
want
love
to do
that.
things. You know?
Or like the freeze time, teleport. The power of time would be my
Time is
favorite
the most
power.
valuable asset, I feel
Yeah.
like, because it's the one thing you can never get back. Everybody gets 24 hours in a day, and you choose how to use them. Shut the fuck up, Nick. So, Sam, now asking. You've got 24 hours to live. What would you do? Right now. 24 hours to live. We're in a pandemic. You got to live your life to the fullest, and maybe you won't die.
Well, if I was gonna die, I would probably just hang out with my family and my friends, play some video games, get some dubs in.
You don't think you do anything crazy or rash?
No, just what I'm
There's-
comfortable with.
There's nothing in life that you just want to try because it's like, I'm not going to have a chance to try this now.
Skydiving, but I'm afraid of heights, so. No, not really.
No.
Honestly.
Oh, man.
Just whatever I'm comfortable with, enjoying that until
Enjoying
the very
that.
last.
Are you one of those people that you would say is content with a lot of things around you?
Yeah,
You're content with the way your life is going right now?
I would say so. I
Mhm.
kind of just,
You just vibe?
yeah.
You're just vibing all the time.
I would take back the energetic and say just vibing.
Vibing.
Yeah.
Vibing. It's a good trait to have. Some people can't vibe. To vibe or not to vibe? That is the question. Quoting Shakespeare, how it should have been said. So, Sam, you said you're pretty content with your life. But if you could improve one thing, what would it be?
This big ass nose. No, I can't.
Wait, are you Jewish?
How'd you know?
Are you
No.
actually? Sorry, that was a bad joke. That was a bad joke. It was a bad joke, guys. Chill. Especially if you're Jewish. Chill. It was just a bad joke. It's not cancel culture.
Cancel
Shut up.
Colin.
Not enough people are watching this for me to get canceled.
Maybe I would like to be a little bit smarter so I could have an easier time with doing internship stuff and like technical questions. I don't know if that's really a quality I could improve upon.
I don't know how much being smart is actually valuable because one, I think smart is 100% relative. So it's just in comparison
There's
to
like book
everyone
smart
around you.
and
So no, I just don't think smart is very relevant
Okay.
because like I can be dumb in every other aspect, but if I know how to do one thing like super fucking well, like who cares? Like, let's say Sam, you're bad at everything. Like you can barely write your own name,
Yep, that's me.
but you are the best goddamn soccer fucking player in the world. Like you could kick it all the way across the stadium fucking goal every fucking
Yeah.
time.
Upper 90.
Fast as shit. Like,
like
if
this.
you can do all of this stuff, who is going to care that you can barely just write your name?
I mean, some people would care.
I mean,
You gotta.
okay, we'll say you're of like basic human intelligence. Like you can do everything that the average like 8th grader can do.
Okay.
Like intelligence wise, and
Yeah.
you're the best fucking soccer player like in the world.
Then I would be.
Like no
soccer
one,
player.
yeah, no one's going to care about all that other stuff. So I feel like smart isn't really something that's good. I think you just need to be skilled at like one thing, you know?
Yeah.
Like you just need to be good at like one thing, a few things, a very select few of things. And it's not even that I'd say smart, I'd say skilled. You know, you just got to know what you're talking about a little bit. Okay. I feel like I'm just lecturing you, Sam. You're supposed to respond. I feel like I'm just
I'm just
lecturing you.
absorbing.
You're absorbing my
your
wisdom.
knowledge, your wisdom.
I am a
It's-
naive 19-year-old who thinks he's the wisest man on earth, if you didn't know.
So like my
because-
dad.
Here is another thing that I will say that I think having a vast amount of knowledge is no longer very useful.
You can just look things up super quickly.
That's what I mean. No, that's what I mean. It's like, what is there that I can't just look up? There's a few things that you should obviously know, but having just like a giant, vast amount of knowledge, I just don't think it's, unless you're going to be like a professor and like lecture people and teach things, I don't think just having some vast amount of knowledge is really going to be that useful when you can look up basically everything.
Yeah, I would sometimes in computer science when you're doing interviews and stuff like that, there are certain things that they want you to know, and which don't really pertain useful at all, which is kind of annoying sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it depends on which field you're going into, because there's definitely fields that being more knowledgeable. I think it comes down to knowing where to find what you need to find and knowing how to apply that to your problem.
I feel that. So Nick, with all this big brain talk, all your smart person stuff, or I call them Nick, Sam.
It's
Guys,
okay,
I don't
Brayden.
remember their
Oh,
names.
shoot.
They're the white ones all look the same to me.
I'm the only one with long hair.
Whatever. Sorry, Sam. I apologize. I was looking at this, and Nick's name is right over yours, so
It's all
that's my
good.
bad. So Sam, after we talked about all your nerd stuff and all this knowledge that you've amassed at the age of 19, if you could tell your younger self, like 8-year-old you, something, what would you tell yourself?
Don't stress over girls.
Yeah, bro. I feel that. Oh, and now we have to talk about women, Sam. Now that you brought
that's
that up, we have to talk
A-okay.
about women. We have to talk about women. So why would you say that, Sam? Why would you say that?
As a kid, I was very self-conscious about myself around, or I would say, like, just be yourself. Don't try to fit in or try to care about what other people think of you.
Yeah, I feel like that's something that you can, like, people tell you that, but you don't get it
Yeah.
until you're done, because it's like, I don't see, like, you're not gonna see 90% of the people that you went to high school with ever again.
Yeah, looking back at, like, my memories on Snapchat, I'm like, Jesus, that was a long time ago. That amounted to nothing.
Exactly, bro. It's like there's so much shit you do where it's like, is this really worth it? You know,
Yeah.
dumb decisions. It's okay, but now, Sam, I had something, but I totally forgot what it was. We're not going to talk about women, Sam, unfortunately, because I talked about women with Gio, and Gio just got really salty the entire time.
Debbie. Oh, wait.
But here, I'll give you one thing. So Sam, give me 3 traits, the 3 like biggest traits that you find attractive in women.
So if you've seen The
Kid.
Bachelor.
Kid. Okay.
Nope, Katie.
Katie.
Funny. Have common sense, like a well-being of their actions, and
I feel like that's kind of like what I said with like self-aware.
self-aware.
Self-aware,
Basically,
yeah.
I was dodging around it.
Yeah. It's sometimes hard to find the right words. Don't worry, I've thought about this way too much.
And I would say being able to. That's not a word, but it's definitely a. Did you say 3 words or
I
3
said traits.
Oh, fuck. All right. So the third trait is being themselves, like being independent, I would say.
Independent.
Yes.
So you don't want a woman to freeload off you?
I mean, if
You-
I'm
you- would you be a
insanely
sugar
rich,
daddy?
no.
Sam, you're telling me you're 65 years old, you're making like $3 million a year. You got nobody. You wouldn't be a sugar daddy?
Well, if I had nobody, then I probably would. But if I had like grandkids and
Well, I mean, no
Kids.
one.
and they're like, who's this? Is this like my cousin or something? Like, what? It'd just be awkward.
You're 65, bro. Who cares if it's awkward?
I don't know. Get my Roth IRA or whatever that fuck is called. Yeah. Get stuff going and win the lottery or something.
You're making $3 million a year, so I guess you have the money to spend on lotto tickets in this scenario. Got to make more money.
Instead of doing stocks, spend all your money in lottery tickets. That's my advice to you,
Okay.
whoever's listening.
Okay, so Sam, if you were to make a lot of money in a really dumb way, what would it be besides buying lottery tickets?
Feet pics on OnlyFans.
Do you have nice feet?
I mean, I don't know. No one's really complimented or told me that I had nice feet, so.
Oh my god. Oh, we lost video again. We're heading back with video. Oh my god. No, guys, my camera's fine. I just need
Camera
to get a
missed
dummy
out
battery
on
for
looking
it,
at
but
my
it's
feet.
okay. We did not show his feet. This is a PG podcast. It's not a PG. It's like PG-13. We'll say it's PG-13, but
TV mature.
TV mature. Yeah, totally. So yeah, Sam would make money selling feet pics. Do you have any OnlyFans subscriptions, Sam?
I do not have an
You do not?
OnlyFans.
If you could subscribe to one person like for free on OnlyFans, who would it be?
I only know one person who has OnlyFans. That's Bell.
You could probably name like a bunch of random celebrities.
Oh,
and
Gina Valentina. She's.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah. Do you want me to show you a picture of her?
No. So going in with that, Sam, who's your celebrity crush? Is it Gene Valentina or whatever it was? Yeah, give me a male and female celebrity
I
crushes.
think male is harder to choose from because there's so many.
There are a lot of hot males.
The first man that comes to mind is Jason Momoa.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The first female that comes to mind is probably Katie from The Bachelor.
I thought you were a Kit. I thought you were all for Kit.
No.
You're not for Kit anymore? You don't
Well,
like
I'm more. Kit's like here. Katie's like all the way up here. If
Dang.
Katie falls through, and then I guess I have Kit. So
I think Sam just wants Kit for her money because, Kit's
Yeah,
a
she's
fashion entrepreneur. She's the
she's the
boss.
CEO.
She's the CEO. She's the king. That's what she says in every goddamn episode of The Bachelor. Guys, we're a big Bachelor watching group, so if you don't watch The Bachelor, fuck you. Watch The Bachelor. Shut the fuck up, Gio.
Gio
You like
loves The Bachelor.
Don't even act like you don't like The Bachelor.
He's been wanting us to watch the old ones with him.
Let's put Gio on The Bachelor. That'd be a great show. It'd just be a lot of awkward conversations, I feel like. A lot of awkward conversations.
So
Same
do
thing
you
with you,
like?
Sam. No offense. You're kind of awkward sometimes.
I'm very awkward.
But
a lot of the things I try to say never come off the way I want it to say.
It's okay, Sam. So, Sam, do you have any interesting skills or interesting abilities or interesting hobbies or interesting things that you think about that you want to share with the audience? Don't be like Nick and have something and then not say anything.
15% or more, or 15 minutes or more can say something Geico. Yeah, I forgot the saying, but yes, thank you.
They definitely couldn't hear that, but it was the Geico thing. So
You
you
know
don't
the
actually
lizard.
have anything interesting about you.
I can juggle.
You can juggle?
Yeah, like 3 balls. Sorry, not 2.
That wouldn't be juggling.
I can juggle 3 balls.
3 balls. Well, if we had 3 balls in here, we'd demonstrate, but sounds like a lot of work. So I think that's it, guys. We're going to wrap up the podcast here. Sam, it was great
Thank
talking
you for
with
having
you.
me.
You were just about as interesting as I thought, Beanpole.
Yeah.
I'm joking, guys. It was a good time. Thanks for being on here, Sam. You shared some good insight, and I think there were some interesting parts that we had, computer science nerd things.
Likewise.
Yes. Good. So, thanks to everyone for watching. Sam's link will be in the description if you want to go follow him. I don't know why you would, but, I mean, if you do. Maybe you think he's cute. I don't
Subscribe
know.
to my OnlyFans.
Yeah, definitely have the OnlyFans down there. Also, like and subscribe to this YouTube. Shout out to anyone that's listening on Spotify. Keep on listening. I hope you're all having an amazing day. I got to go on rounds, now. So, that's it, guys. We'll see you on the next episode of the No B.S. podcast.